Hello, everybody! Welcome to a unique social experiment designed to test 9 strangers in the perils of solitary. Wait, no, that's a different thing. This is a Spyro Let's Play series that I've been teasing for a long time. What's unique about this weird little experiment that I'm doing is that every 3 episodes, the co-host is going to change, and it's just going to be the biggest spectrum of autists and weirdos you can imagine. I'm going to try to get all the PCP guys in here for 3 episodes. I'm going to get some of my internet friends in here. Going to get some of you, the loyal fans and viewers at home, the greatest autists of the internet,
the depth grovelers.
The what grovelers?
The depth grovelers, the chicken seed eaters.
Yes, the lowest of the low will have the opportunity to join me for 3 episodes of Spyro and for our maiden voyage into the world of Spyro the Dragon. I am joined today by somebody who you might think, who the fuck is that? But once I explain who he is, you'll be like, whoa, he's had a major impact on my life in a way I never thought possible. This is Mr. Autbelli.
Hi, how you doing? It's me, Autbelli. I've been around since, like, the spawn of the channel. I drew Mumkey's original little art, the autistic MS Paint one of him holding the Boku pillow.
And that's how I think you influence everybody's life, is that you brought something out of their sexuality that they didn't know existed. Because Autbelli here is the artist behind the Mumkey hugging the Boku no Pico body pillow that everybody knows and loves. I think it was I did an art gallery.
Yeah, your first art gallery. I had, one of my buddies had, like, linked me to your channel, and I'd actually, like, seen, like, I saw the first video. It was before it had even, like, really blown up, and I was...
The Yamada video, yeah, you probably saw it when it had less than 100 views.
Pretty much. It was, like, I was really, like, I saw it, and I was like, what the... At first, I was like, holy shit, this guy's fucking, and, like, this guy's off his chain. But, then by the end of it, the second that it got to the Rees and the 9/11 towers, I knew I had found a kindred soul. So you made your art gallery video, and I actually didn't expect much. I kind of just penned that up in Microsoft Paint really quick because I'm a bit of an artiste.
It was the greatest piece of art I've ever seen. I had 5 submissions. I did a contest. They said I need my own icon because at the time I was using just a monkey clip art thing that I got off of Google Images. So I thought I need something original for this channel, and I'm not an artist, and I'm certainly not going to hire somebody. So I'll make my retarded fans do my dirty work for me. So I threw an art gallery contest to draw Mumkey an icon, and you were one of the 5 submissions. But you didn't have much competition because like three of the 5 submissions were either plagiarized or just like stolen from fucking MS Paint or some shit. Or
yeah, that one guy had, like, taken a really HD picture of, like, a monkey drawing and just pasted it in there and screamed for you to review some shit anime.
Yeah, so there were only, like, 2 or 3 actual original drawings, so you had a pretty good chance of winning, and you did. I fell in love pretty quick.
And I gotta get my favorite anime reviewed, fucking Bobobo.
Oh, that's right! Yeah, that was your prize. I was gonna review that anyway, so I'm glad you picked it. Hey, everybody at home, you might notice, why don't I hear any of the game sound effects? It's because we couldn't figure that out, so I'm just going to edit in the music for each world, but you're going to miss out on, like, the killing monsters, sound effects, and all that shit, but who cares? Who fucking cares? It's fine.
It's a rough life. It's a hard life. Subscribe to the Patreon and fix this life.
Yup. My Patreon goal, if I hit $1,000 per month, I will be able to record the audio on Spyro the correct way.
You can finally hear all the goops and gops of the random guys. Side note, I can't even see what's happening on the screen, actually.
Yep.
That's how fucky this system is right now. I'm, like, entirely in the dark.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this series because none of the guests will ever be able to see what I'm doing. You have no idea if I'm even playing the game right now or if I'm winning or what, which I think is fun. It's just me playing while having a conversation with somebody, which I think is great.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's kind of like a good it's a good middle ground. It gives people something to look at, definitely.
If they want to look at something.
Now earlier you were talking about we were talking about just in general kind of like on the topic of the PS1 stuff, I guess. I used to, whenever I was really young, well, not really young, like, up until I was, like, 12, my family was always kind of behind as far as, like, updating and money and stuff. So I had my PlayStation 2 until I was like, till I was pretty old, like into my teens, and it was like all I had. But I never had enough money to buy a memory card for it. So I just leave this thing running for hours and days.
Oh, because you couldn't save shit?
Yeah, I couldn't save
Oh my
anything.
God.
So like I get like 2 hours, I get like 4 days into a game, almost beat it. And I remember one time I had gotten really, I'm trying to remember what game it was. It was something like, it was either True Crime, The Streets of LA, or Spider-Man 2, one of them. I had gotten really far and close to beating it, and my little brother shut it off, and I went absolutely apeshit on him.
How
Like,
much is it for a fucking memory card? Like $20?
It's like, it wasn't even that expensive back then. It's just I lived with just my mom, and she never wanted to do anything with video games. Like, I had gotten the PS2 as a hand-me-down from somebody else and all the games, and like maybe once every 6 months she'd, for like a birthday or a holiday, she'd be like, okay, you can buy one game on sale at GameStop. And so essentially it came down to just I never had enough money for a memory card, and I just hated my life, and I almost hurt my brother because he turned it off.
You should have hurt him. You should have put him in the hospital for that shit. Would have give your mom a wake-up call to buy you a memory card.
See, my little brother's like really autistic. Well, not like he's not.
Shit!
He's not legitimate. Oh, what happened?
I tried to jump on a castle and I fell. You can expect a lot of what happens in this series because nobody knows what I'm doing.
So he's like, he's this. He's
shit! God, fuck it! Oh, you know what? I accidentally rolled off, but it gave me the gem I was looking for, so that's fine.
Tasty. So I'm
You're gonna be so excited when you get to watch this and find out what I was doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to actually like sit back and watch and hear my own voice and hate any mistakes I've made or any awkward moments I create.
Well, I mean, you're talking to Mumkey, so every moment is pretty awkward.
Nah, not every moment. It's like talking to the dad I never had.
The dad who you have sexual tension with. Ooh.
That's the best kind of dad, though.
Yeah. Or the best kind of uncle.
Uncle Mumkey.
For the viewers at home, you may notice I'm the type of autist who cannot leave a level without getting 100% of the gems and everything in it, so look forward to that kind of autism. Anyway, as you were.
Yeah, so my little, like, for reference, I'm only...
There's like a chime in the background. Is that a bird?
I'm gonna
Should
shut
we
my
tell
window.
people... Do you want to tell people where you live, or is that TMI?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say, because I'm not too private about it. It's not like anybody's gonna fucking fly here to see me.
I would.
If I was paying. I don't think... I can hardly afford to fucking go anywhere myself. So, essentially my family is... I've always been in a military family, and long story short, I'm currently in Hawaii.
Hell yeah.
Which, it sounds cool, but the thing is...
it sounded cool.
I'm a shut-in retard. So
You're
all those beaches...
hikikomori.
Yeah, I'm a neat. So all those beautiful beaches and nice brown people are wasted on me. Because I just want to sit inside and be on my computer, which... it especially sucks because there is, like, I have to keep, there's no AC here in my house, so I have to keep all the windows open, I have to keep fans on 24/7.
What, do you live in a fucking tiki?
It's actually a fairly nice house, it's just so the people here in Hawaii have this big thing where they're like, oh, we've got these trade winds, you'll never even need a fan, the wind's blowing 24/7, and it's a fucking lie. I've been here for almost 2 years now, and I've felt hardly a single trade wind, but what I have felt is the sweat trickling down my back. It's way too hot, and it's uncomfortable, and I don't like it.
By any chance, have you played the new Pokemon game, Sun and Moon?
I got Ruby, and I still haven't beaten it, because I've just been... Like, I have this issue with, like, I'll buy games for my DS and mobile games, but every time I have a second to sit down playing games and I start to look at them, I say, I could be playing a big game on my PC.
Well, the only reason why I ask is that you are in the exact same position as the main character in that game, only instead of going outside and exploring the new world, you're inside doing nothing.
Well, what really sucks is, like, it's a tiny island, but it takes forever to get anywhere because the roads are all stupid. Like, so the locals have some dumb, like, fucking... voodoo bullshit where they think that this big mountain in the middle of the island is gonna swallow you whole if you drive through it. So all the roads are autistically
Wait, so
designed.
their roads are actually fucked because of voodoo supernatural bullshit?
Yeah, it's because the fucking
Those
grass
fucking
eaters
idiots.
and tiki dwellers think that they're gonna get eaten by a big rock mountain, which so like all the roads are a bit fucky. I mean, just recently they built a tunnel through one of the big mountains, but it could have been better designed, and like if the roads hadn't originally been designed to get around their archaic, hoodoo bullshit, it would have been much better. So I live on one side of the island, my college is on the other. So every single morning I get this nice 45-minute drive to get down there.
So is that a college of like 30 people then, if you're on a tiny island, or what?
So the island is...
It's like a one-room schoolhouse college.
I wish. No, it's like the place is overpopulated like crazy.
You've got like third graders in the same class as your seminar.
Honestly, most of the people in the college are just Japanese imports. Because
That's great.
sorry,
Do you talk about anime with them?
I conceal my power level very well. You see, I
By
go
that,
out
do you
in
mean I'm
public.
too scared to talk to them?
I go out in public and I look like a normal person, and I keep very quiet so they don't know that I spend all of my time playing video games and watching anime.
And watching Mumkey's anime reviews.
That's why that's part of why I keep my online alias. Someday I might be getting a good job, and if they look up, my full name online, they'd say, "Oh, what's this? What the fuck is this idiot doing?"
It doesn't help that your online name is associated with your email, and your email is literally like your real name.
False.
You should probably fix that.
So I go by Autbelli for most of my online stuff. The email thing is because I've had the same email since I was 13, and I'm too lazy to update
That was a
it.
very lazy email.
Well, see, in my lifetime, I've had that email, and then the only other email I've made is back in 2012. I made Trayvon Martin rip 2012. And
Why don't you use that for your business contacts?
well, funny story.
Oh, did you?
Whenever I was 16, I had to get my first job, and they needed me to email them. And at the time, my normal email was associated with my at the time very autistic. I've since had it wiped Newgrounds account.
Oh,
And
God.
so I was stuck between having them possibly looking me up and finding a bunch of really just dumb shit and probably thinking I'm a school shooter. Or
What kind of shit was on there? We've got so many different threads going on. I think we're still on the first story we were telling, and now we're like 18 deviations away from it.
that's the flow.
Yeah, I want to know what was on your DeviantArt account now.
Okay, I do have a DeviantArt account that I made with some buddies as a joke. You guys can actually look it up if you're at home. This was so me and my buddies, we had gotten really into looking at cringy shit, and we decided to see
That
if we
explains why you watch my videos.
No, these are tasty. So what we did was we made a fake DeviantArt account called Cytotoxic the Hedgehog. And we all started making really bad MS Paint Sonic OCs and stuff. And the trick was we were trying to find a perfect middle ground where we could post on this DeviantArt and have it we wanted it to get noticed by maybe a bigger website, like maybe Cringe Channel or something.
But you wanted them to think it was real.
Yeah, it was we wanted to see how well we could border the line of making it not too much so that people think it's fake, but just enough so that people will look at it and go, "This is fucking awful." So it was my friend, one of my friends, Adam Speg. That's the name he goes by online.
Yeah, he's the guy who bothers me on Snapchat every day.
Yeah, he sends you nudes and pictures of him laying down.
Yeah, what a great guy.
He's that guy's he's got some stuff going on, but so what we ended up doing was I made Cytotoxic the Hedgehog, which was just I took a picture of Sonic and put some I gave him a knife, pretty much.
Did you change the color at all?
I didn't change the color. I gave him a bunch of jewelry and stuff, like a crown and a knife, and I did some custom arts too and stuff. I'm sure people will be able to find it if they look it up. It's pretty...
If you send it to me, I'll put it in the video.
Yeah, and Adam Speg made
great.
Essentially the way we played it was, I was Cytotoxic, the main owner of the account, but I was sharing it with my little brother, Logan, whose OC was Logan the Hedgehog, which was essentially just a yellow Sonic wearing a diaper. It was interesting.
You never not got noticed by a cringe channel or anything?
So we got in a few arguments, because what I would do is I would go to random things that people posted, and I'd just leave comments. Like somebody like I'd leave some weird ones, I'd leave some like angry ones. Somebody like some autist drew like with crayons a picture of Toad from Mario.
From Mario?
Yeah,
like the mushroom head guy?
Yeah, the little mushroom head Toad wearing like a diaper. And I pretty much
Fucking diaper shit.
I commented that it was a color swap and that he wasn't trying hard enough. And he got really mad and commented on half of our drawings, insulting them, and had all of his friends do it too. And
it sounds like you had your own king critic for a while.
It was very interesting, because like we had this whole horde of people very mad at us, and the thing is like it was just that went on, and by the end of it, I think our DeviantArt had garnered like 2,000-ish views, just from random people getting angry and sending their friends at us. It was, sadly though, we haven't touched it in a few months. Maybe we'll reopen that sometime, see if we can get some attention.
I think the point we were trying to make a long time ago was that the reason why there were loud, weird birds is because you live in the middle of Hawaiian tropics. No, it's fine. I'm lost in this conversation myself.
So yeah, I like I was saying before I started ranting about the tikis and the fucking lava lamps, I live in the middle of this like half jungle, half forest area. There's like spiders the size of my hand. And
Fuck.
I am very much in the wild, as they say. It's actually the first week I lived here.
The movie Madagascar is actually based off of where you live. you would think it's based off of Madagascar, but no, it's based off of that Hawaiian island that you live on.
I'm actually based off of Alex the Tiger. From Madagascar. Yeah?
I don't know the characters' names, but
No,
I wasn't that dedicated to the joke. Where
God,
the fuck
no.
is the key? Oh, it's down here.
I had a, so essentially the first week I moved here.
Shit!
That was me. That was me whenever I moved here.
Shit.
Yeah, because within the first week, I'm sitting there, like, we didn't have furniture yet, so I'm just laying on the hardwood floor of my room, staring at the ceiling.
Oh.
And something crawls across my window. And I thought it was honestly like a squirrel or something, and then I remembered we don't have squirrels here, and I realized...
There's no squirrels there at all?
No squirrels, no snakes.
What the fuck?
Just a bunch of birds and bugs. So I realized very fast that it was a huge-ass spider the size of my hand. They're called cane spiders. And they are plentiful here.
Are they poisonous or anything?
They're not poisonous, but they're big enough that if they jumped on, like they don't have webs. So if it jumped, and they've been known to get in fights with cats and stuff.
What the fuck?
And like they got these meaty legs, and so like if it jumps on you, it's heavy enough that it would like tug your shirt down. And I've had legitimate nightmares in which like they have jumped on me, and I like what doesn't freak me out. What really freaks me out is feeling that weight of them gripping onto you, because that's just like. Fuck no, dude. You got any weird bugs and local animals where you're at, Mumkey?
Yeah, here we got, there's this thing called mosquitoes, and they're pretty annoying. Like, what they do is, like, they're kind of like flies. Do you guys have flies in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a smaller version of a fly, but it's more annoying, because, like, it still flies all around your ear, and, like, you know, that's what I hate the most, when, like, it flies directly into your ear, and you can hear that fucking high-pitched squeal. But these things, they latch onto your skin, and they actually suck your blood, believe it or not. They're like, you know, like a vampire?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but this is like an actual real-life thing. It's not a mythical creature. It's crazy. And, yeah, so that's what we have here. Anyway, I think we hit about 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and say that's it for episode 1. Hope you guys are enjoying this so far. We got 2 more episodes with Autbelli, and we'll see where we go. We've already been across the globe. We'll see where we go next.
Thank you for watching.